now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. George Juarez heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for Memphis, left fielder George Juarez.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. PK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bounce to first. Oh, way to get dirty. In time.
Oh, nice pick.
Batting third,
Alfonso will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah.
Right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Too high. 1-2.
I got the count.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Whoa,
that misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Enos Fuentes will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's the alignment for the Storm Chasers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off.
Batting
Already
sixth,
4 strikeouts
center
now in
fielder,
the first 5
Bobby
batters. Now that's going to be a
Jacobs.
tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Bobby Jacobs. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Chop foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball. John Whiters will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 5 driven in.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Launchbaugh. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Aldo Gutierrez.
Aldo Gutierrez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Full count now. 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. hit down the third base line. And he'll reach first safely. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a two-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
First pitch on its way. George Juarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little chopper back his way. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting,
Trent Cervone stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can be contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And that's a pitch he's going to need to locate better if he hopes to get a shot at the big leagues anytime soon.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer is in pursuit. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. The runner scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alfonso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of it. Enos Fuentes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box now, Elian Herrera. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
Runner at third here, nobody out.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter,
3 balls,
probably
1 strike.
not.
That's in there. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Now
Striding into the box,
center fielder,
Bobby Jacobs.
Bobby
He'll look to bounce
Jacobs.
back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. John Whiters is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball
Cut
inside.
fastball inside. Ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Greg Garcia heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Greg Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Tap foul at home plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
In now, Aldo Gutierrez.
0-1.
He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. George Juarez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Ball that's outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Trent Cervone steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Left field and deep. LeFave looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches, single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there. You're going to get burned.
Alfonso is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Memphis is out on top, 4-0. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.